What is design? Design is often misunderstood as creating something good-looking, visually appealing, or beautiful. But that's just the end product. Design is the process, not the end product. A process driven by a problem-solving approach, backed by research and iterations, is what lies at the heart of design. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a philosophy and a set of tools to help solve problems creatively. Now, while there are many processes that can be used for problem solving, design thinking specifically focuses on the human-centered side of creative problem solving through empathizing, defining, ideating, prototyping, and finally, testing. Today, we're going to focus on a specific aspect of design thinking: convergent and divergent thinking. Let's explore these two approaches further. Divergent thinking is outward and exploratory, while convergent thinking is inwards and focused. Divergent thinking is about creating choices, while convergent thinking is about narrowing those choices. Divergent thinking is flexible and iterative, while convergent thinking is more focused. Divergent thinking says, let's explore. Convergent thinking says, let's get to it. These two ideas might seem contrasting and opposing, but they actually go hand in hand. Often teams will use divergent thinking to generate multiple ideas, followed by convergent thinking to really analyze and narrow down the ideas. They would again use divergent thinking to come up with fresh perspectives, followed by convergent thinking again to arrive at a solution. And this is an ongoing and reiterative process. This entire process is typically called the double diamond approach to problem solving. Now, let's understand this better with the help of a real-world example. Big Bazaar was amongst the first ones to bring the idea of organized retail in Indian markets. However, for some reason, grains weren't selling well in any of the Big Bazaar stores, and the management wasn't sure why. Members from Big Bazaar were sent out to these local stores to just go and observe and discover and empathize why consumers trusted this setup more. Some interesting observations they made: in these local stores, grains were stored in open drums and sacks, and consumers could touch, feel, smell the grains before deciding what to buy and how much. This was so deeply ingrained, pun intended, into the Indian consumer psyche. And this critical experience was missing in Big Bazaar. So since the problem was defined, now the next step is to ideate on the solution. Big Bazaar explored various design solutions such as open packet approach, sample cups approach, and the eventually launched open drums. The grains were kept in open drums in the section where people could interact with them and then pick up their chosen variety in the required quantity from the pre-packed SKUs on the shelf. This simple realization helped Big Bazaar increase the sales of their grain segment by improving the customer experience. So, I hope you can apply this design thinking methodology to your real-world problems and arrive at creative solutions through both divergent and convergent thinking. I hope you enjoyed this session. See you next time with another interesting concept and its real-world application. Thank you.